Good, it's you. I'm getting reports from Holiday's crews about a night with a strange aura around it, playing merry hell with our schedule. My crews know how to get her done, Sloan. Regular maintenance is the difference between a sparrow that races and a sparrow that rests. Sure, but this rig isn't winning any races. That night is in my way. Take it out.
Took out the knight, but I'm not sure it's dead. Some kind of magic allowed it to escape.
New hive spells. Just what we need. Get after it, you two.
This is just irritating. Now I know how the Cabal feel about us.
I am not in the mood for this. Keep after him. Their spell can't keep that thing safe forever.
What do we have to do to kill this thing?
I've been fighting Hive for, well, longer than I want to admit. This is some kind of ritual. They're losing on purpose? Like what? Throwing a hand of poker? Maybe. What's their goal, though? Why let this thing die over and over again?
Sloan, you want us to keep going?
If this is a ritual, then all of this is leading somewhere. I want the two of you there at the end, whatever that looks like.
All right. One more time. You were right, Sloan. Apply enough firepower, and apparently even hive magic breaks.
Good work, both of you. You know, Holiday and I were just talking about how different we are from the Hive. Yeah. They worship death, we serve the light, good versus evil, black hats and white hats. Really makes you think.
Thinking about switching sides, Amanda?
Oh no. Amanda goes rogue and we'll have Thrall buzzing the control center inside of a week. But let's get back to work.
Hey, Dev. I'm still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah, keep talking, old man.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines. We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on. You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen. did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls him.
Hey, Dev. I'm still sitting up here above the mines with this busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bailed me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah. Keep talking, old man.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines. We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on. You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen. That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
Io, the whole place hums with energy left behind by the Traveler's unfinished work. No wonder Guardians considered this site sacred, now that Kate is back in the fold. All we need is to find Ikora, make the Vanguard whole again, and bring down the Almighty.
Of all the places I've been in all the years.
Red Legion ships have been in and out non-stop since I got here. We need to know what they're doing. Get into that base.
Look at the sky. What is that, Ikora?
Energy. The Traveler's energy. What have they done? This is my fault. I could have stopped this.
Ikora, there's no way. Not without your light.
I am more than just my light. I could have tried. I should have tried.
Looks like the Legion's packing up, Ikora.
Find out what they're shipping. We need every scrap of intel we can get. But after all these years, dying, being reborn, dying again, the Traveler has left me with one life, and I am afraid to lose it.
That might happen anyway. Gaul has a weapon that can blow up our sun. Everyone's gone.
Keep looking. It's not like the Cabal to invest so much in the base and just abandon it.
We're coming up on a big drill.
A drill? Are they mining the Traveler's energy? No, it's not light. It can't give the Traveler's blessing. Not to me, not to Gaul. Or could it?
Ikora,
What do you see?
I don't know. Dimensional rifts. Some kind of magic.
The Taken.
What were those things?
The Taken. A mindless army of stolen souls. They will forever be drawn to the Traveler's energy. They are no longer fallen or Cabal. A Hive God changed them with the dark powers he stole. Wait. Is Gaul's plan to do the same, but with the light? That has to be it. Gaul must be mining the Traveler's remnant energy in the hopes of transforming himself and the Red Legion into wielders of the light. If he succeeds, he will become immortal. Unstoppable. We have to tell Savala. Meet me outside.
What?
or something through the Taken here.
Asher Mir? Is that you?
Irrelevant. The Taken are sapping the moon's energy. I hypothesize that Io will implode if someone does not intervene.
Guardian, we cannot lose this sacred place. Do what must be done. Stop the Taken.
Looks like the Taken are conjuring some kind of portal.
Stop them! Doubtless those mindless vermin intend to summon every last one of their spectral friends to devour this moon.
There it goes. Looks like we closed the portal.
And why am I still seeing abnormal neutrino scattering?
Hang on. We're gonna take a closer look. We definitely didn't close it.
Ah! Remedy this mess, you fools!
Portal's closed. We're clear. Ikora, I know this place is important to you, but...
There's nothing for me here on Io. I have one life left to give, and I will give it gladly to stop Gaul. We leave now.
Don't be so hasty. Ikora Ray, we must talk. And as for you, meddling Guardian, I have a few choice things to say to you.
First umbilical tower there separating from the booster. people could view this as a good thing for the UFC that Conor McGregor lost this fight. Meaning the era of the entertainment and the flashy and the shit talking, that model of business is going to leave when Conor McGregor spotlight leaves. So there's room to be said that as good as it is and as big as it's blown the sport up and as great as Conor McGregor is for the sport of mixed martial arts and the new fans and the eyeballs that he's brought, that type of entertainment is not what the UFC can support in the long run. What he can support is the best of the best, and that would be Khabib. Like I said, it was out of character for him to jump out of the cage, do the flying eagle thing against Dylan Downs. All right, I got that. But moving forward now, the UFC, there's no one else like Conor McGregor. There's no one else. So if your business model is all focused on just the antics of Conor McGregor and the wildness of this brilliant mad Irish madman, the rest of the guys you can see guys like out of character trying to come up with things to get the spotlight and get interviews and get sponsors, and they're trying, man, but it's not in their nature. But you're putting all your eggs in this basket.
You cross that line,
propel you to jump over the fucking octagon 100%. And hit somebody who's outside.
He's got to act like a professional at the end.
I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not saying I'm not part psychopath. Yeah. If I'm fucking, there is lines that should not. You're talking about guys that are fighting. Listen, yes, I was always professional. I never did anything. He did not move at all. He's like, yo, fuck it, go.
This afternoon, I spoke with Executive Director of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Bob Beck.
What?
Rematch. Yeah, you didn't win anything on Saturday years, and he wants to A, continue earning the money, but B, he'll probably make another 7 or 8 maybe, so he might be walking away with $10 million from that fight. Okay, I'm pretty sure that goes a long way in Dagestan.
Retired F1 driver and designer Tazo Marks. Tazo has created an incredibly sleek, low-to-the-ground motorcycle that sports an airplane engine and giant silver wheels without hubs, looking very much like something out of a science fiction film. This ultra-sleek motorcycle is powered by an actual 300 horsepower, 6-cylinder Rolls-Royce Continental aircraft engine from the 1960s. The engine may be a point of focus for many motorcycle enthusiasts, but the TMC Dumont also draws quite a bit of attention thanks to its unique wheels. 2 massive 36-inch hubless wheels that appear to be magically attached on the bike and gives the bike an incredibly futuristic appearance. Adding to its outstanding performance is the TMC Dumont's continuously variable transmission, or CVT. A transmission designed, developed, created and manufactured specifically for this bike. That means this bike isn't automatic, which means no clutch, no gear shifting, simply sit on the bike, start it and twist the throttle to go, sort of like a scooter. The name Dumont, Tazo was extremely proud. Anyway, that's the end of this video, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Copy, Houston. Welcome to the Expedition 5354 Change of Command. There's been a continuous human presence here on the ISS for 17 years now, and it's pretty amazing to me that they're
10 seconds. Depot firing is on. So don't send GeForce command yet. Copy that.
А что у нас со связью предполагается? Мы еще в ретрансляции будем?
And touchdown. Landing confirmed, 237. Italian astronaut Paolo Nespoli making his way down now again. Fresh off of his second long-duration space flight on board the station, well in excess of 300 days in space spent in his lifetime. And last but not least, we just saw him come out of the capsule, NASA astronaut Randy Bresnik, arms in the air, excited to be back down here on Earth.
And thighs. Ended about the wall. Bill's breathing heavy through his abdominals, but he should be breathing heavy through his chest. And here's Roden throwing down the challenge.
Let's go, guys. Knock it off.
Steve Weinberger was not tolerating the gamesmanship on that stage, instructing Sean Roden to knock it off as they go into their ab and thigh shot. And somebody told me earlier that this is a shot that could help decide this contest.
Absolutely is. And ads are going to
Your
Sean
favorite,
Roden.
most muscular. Hit the pose.
Bill's breathing hard, but he's breathing through his stomach, and it's not a good look.
Mr. Olympia. Of course, you had Sean Roden winning and preventing Phil from getting that record 8 Mr. Olympia. Sean Roden also being the oldest Mr. Olympia winner in history as of 2018. But one of the things that I was most excited to see at the 2018 Mr. Olympia was the historic appearance of Sergio Oliva Jr. at his first ever Mr. Olympia competition. Now, this is a gigantic moment in bodybuilding history. Obviously, most bodybuilding fans know that Sergio Oliva Jr.'s dad, Sergio Oliva Sr., was a 3-time Mr. Olympia winner himself in 67, 68, and 69. But even more interesting, Sergio Oliva Sr. came back in 1984 to compete at the Mr. Olympia again, placing 8th, also competing in 1985 at the Olympia, taking 8th there as well. Now, the interesting thing here is that when Sergio Oliva made his comeback back in the mid-80s, he actually brought his son, Sergio Oliva Jr., on stage as a baby. So the 1984 Mr. Olympia that year was held in October 1984, also the same month that Sergio Oliva Jr. was born. So he had just been born when his dad competed at the Olympia. So that brings me back to the 2018 Mr. Olympia, Sergio Oliva Jr.'s first ever Olympia competition. Now, this is bodybuilding history because this has never been done in the history of bodybuilding, that a Mr. Olympia winner has had their son compete at the Mr. Olympia competition, let alone become an IFBB pro. There has never been a Mr. Olympia winner whose son went on to become an IFBB pro bodybuilder. So not only did Sergio Oliva Jr. do that,
Внимание, открываем.
That was a good ride. Team, congratulations. Thank you very much. Thanks. A life-changing experience. It's overwhelming, really, to be up there for 6 months and to see everything and experience everything was just truly incredible.